Hi guys and dolls! Today I have a day to play kind of a look for you. So if you missed anything in the tutorial, I will have a link to my blog down below. I'll have pictures of the more toned down version and the finished product, as well as a picture of the version of this that I was wearing in my Halloween request video, which that was a little bit different. I actually applied more of the shadows wet, so they gave a much bolder color payoff, which is a great way to get bolder color payoff from mineral shadows. I just felt like doing something that was a little bit less pow. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos and everything and subscribing, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is use a little bit of Painterly Paint Pot because it's really close to my skin tone, so this is kind of like concealer and primer in one. So the first color I'm going to use is Caribbean, and the shadow brush I'm going to use is the E60. This is the large shader brush from Sigma. And I'm going to get some on my brush, and then I'm going to swirl it around in the cap, tap it off, swirl it around, tap it off. This gets a lot of product into the brush and makes it really easy to apply the product. I'm just going to pat that on the lid. I'm not going to take it any further than about there on the inside, but I'm going to blend it on the outer part of the lid. And also keep in mind that when you want to get it close to your lash line, going at it from like almost like upside down or whatever is a really good idea. It gets it really close to the lash line. Then I had a little bit of water left over in the cap from when I did this side. So I just took a little bit of grape eyeshadow. It's a really bright purple. Swirled that around in the cap with the Sigma E45. And I'm just going to take that right here at the outer part of my lid and kind of curve it in to create my shape. And then I'm just going to kind of blend. I'm placing my finger here, but I'm not pulling. You don't want to pull in the eye area. Then I'm going to take the E50, the large fluff brush, and some of this shadow. This is called Starstruck. I'm popping Starstruck on the edge of where grape was. Then I'm also going to blend it up into the highlight part. It's very light, light, light purple. Okay, now I'm going to take some NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and the F70 concealer brush. You might have noticed that I'm like looking at the names of my brushes before I say it. Sigma recently changed the numbering on their brushes, so yeah, when they changed the numbering, they also slightly changed the brushes, so they sent me a set so I could try them out and then review them. So yeah, that's kind of why, and I will have a review for that coming up, but just really quick, so far so good, just FYI. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pop this on the inner part here, the inner part of the lid in the inner corner, and I'm going to blend the white shadow kind of up and into the purple and into the blue a little bit to kind of start the blend. Now I'm going to take Beautiful, which is like a really light pale wheat yellow gold kind of color with a pink duochrome. It's insane if you apply this one wet. I love it. And I'm just going to pop that on the inner corner and blend it up. And I'm going to blend it in with the blue color and the purple color. Grape. Now I'm just taking the brush that I used to apply grape and just go over that seam to make sure that it's all blended well. And I'm going to go over it with the Caribbean shade as well and kind of blend Caribbean into the purple. They kind of had a natural blend, but it never hurts to help it along. Okay, so now I'm going to line my upper lash line. I'm going to use my Meiji Velvet Liner for this. And it's really just a thin line of black, but I have a very slight flick at the end. Just a little bit of black liner right there on the inner tight line on the upper lash line. Okay, now I'm going to take mascara. This is one of the Physician formulas. It's called Shimmer Strips. They have like a whole line of stuff called Shimmer Strips. It's all for like enhancing your eye color. This is one for hazel eyes. I clearly don't have hazel eyes, but I like it anyway. So on one side it's a black with like shimmer particles in it, and the other side it's pink. So I'm going to use the black side. Just wiggle it at the lash base and then flick it up. It's weird, this one will like have little clumps, but then they're like really easy to comb through. I already applied my my face makeup. I used MAC Studio Fix, my baby. And then I applied my blush and contour. For that I used Ben Nye Contour 1 and Doll Face Blush from Beauty from the Earth. Now for lips I'm going to use a Palladio lip stain. Just gonna put it on. By the way, it's called Lip Ink and the shade is Orchid. I got this for free when I was working at Sephora. It looks really cool in the tube, but really just, it's pretty much just like clear gloss. So you could just use clear gloss, but since I have this, I want to use it up. Okay, so this side of the face is kind of like the daytime look. I know for some people this might be a nighttime look, but for me this is definitely daytime. All the colors are kind of on the lighter end of things. The shape is really soft and really easy to blend, so this is good for like beginners or just people who are experimenting with color, or you know, to wear to school or whatever. So now I'm gonna bump it up a notch, not very much. I'm not gonna dial it up to loud, but we're gonna dial it up to like medium. I'm gonna take a Sigma E65 and a little bit of Fix Plus in the cap of my grape eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna grab some of that on the brush and then swirl it in the cap. Alright, so once you have, just get that lined and then extend that line up to where your eyeshadow is, and then actually feather that color in with your brush. Take the brush that you actually use to apply the shadow and blend the color in. Well, it's still a little wet. You could take a makeup wipe and just kind of clean up the edge if you need to. Grab a bit more eyeshadow on your blendy brush or your crease brush, and then take that in the lid. And basically what we're doing is we're enhancing the purple. We're just making the purple deeper and giving it a harsher or sharper edge. I'm going to take a black eyeliner in the waterline. I'm just cleaning up the edges with a little bit of powder that's already on the brush. I find that it's kind of like gum, you know, like to clean up gum, gum is attracted to gum. Well, I use powder to attract powder to get rid of fallout, and so far it's worked pretty good for me. Alright, and just to add that last final step, I'm going to take a little bit of Max Blanc Type on the E50 fluff brush and just put it just under the brow bone and blend it out, so that way it's not like a solid purple sheet like all the way up. So there we go. This is my day to play fun purple and blue and yellow. I'm thinking like punky pastel, but I'm not really sure. I think I'm gonna let my Twitter and Facebook followers name this. So if you'd like to be in on the action of helping me come up with ideas, bounce, you know, things off you guys, and then also naming looks and stuff like that, definitely follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I'll have links in the down bar. I will have a link to my blog where I will have pictures of this look, both the like toned down or like daytime version and the, now I guess this would be the nighttime version. And then also I'm gonna have a link to the Beauty from the Earth website. I just really like their shadows. I've been working on this swatch project for them for a really long time and I'm really proud of it, so at least go look at my swatches. But beyond that, you can get these little sample jars for like $2 if you want, if you don't want like a full jar if you're not sure about a color. And they're just really good, really unique colors, and they have a huge color selection, so check them out. I like their stuff. So anyway, I will talk to you guys soon and have a great day. Bye!